ET is Ryan Seacrest here. People always say it's good to unwind, but that's easier said than done. The exception, Chumba Casino. They actually make it easier done than said, or at least the same. Chumba Casino is an online social casino with hundreds of casino-style games like slots and blackjack. Play for fun. Play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. Sign up now and collect your free welcome bonus at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.
All right, we're all set for the party. I've trimmed the tree, hung the mistletoe, and paired all those weird-shaped knives and forks with the appropriate cheeses. And I plugged in the Bartesian.
Bartesian?
It's a home cocktail maker that makes over 60 premium cocktails, plus a whole lot of seasonal favorites, too. I just got it for 50 off. So, how about a Cosmopolitan or a mistletoe margarita?
I'm thirsty.
Watch. I just pop in a capsule, choose my strength, and...
Wow, it's beginning to feel more seasonal in here already.
If your holiday party doesn't have a bartender, then you become the bartender. Unless you've got a Bartesian, because Bartesian crafts every cocktail perfectly in as little as 30 seconds. And I just got it for $50 off.
'Tis the season to be jollier.
Add some holiday flavor to every celebration with the sleek, sophisticated home cocktail maker, Bartesian. Get $50 off any cocktail maker at bartesian.com/cocktail. That's BARTESIAN.com/cocktail.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
What's up, everybody? Matt from hopsgeeknews here, your home for comic books, movies, TV shows, and typically we feature a beer of the week. Alongside me, as always, is Lauren. You might have not noticed me with my Star Wars Roosevelt's Christmas shirt on, but that's because we are going to do a quick little episode of 3 of our picks of superhero shows or movies you should watch for the holiday season, man. It's that time of year already. It's hard to believe it. We're going to want to take some stress off. So what better way to beat the stress of holiday season by kicking your legs up and watching a good Hallmark? No, I'm just kidding. We're not watching Hallmark.
No, we're doing superheroes.
We are. So typically, you know, the format of the show, if this is your first time, we talk news, what we're reading, watching, comics, all that kind of stuff, main topic. But this is a little holiday preemptive special, if you will. And my beer is from Benchtop Brewing out of Norfolk, Virginia. It is called I Used to Be an Athlete. It's got like a little Arnold Schwarzenegger lookalike on the front. It is a
I already know where you're going with this.
Gluten reduced, actually, IPA. Yes. And that's what I'm drinking. Lauren, what are you drinking over there?
I am drinking a Christmas classic since we're doing some superhero Christmas stuff. And this is the first Christmas thing we're recording this season. Obviously, we're going to have a lot of Christmas festivities throughout the remainder of December. So I'm drinking Sierra Nevada Celebration. So if anybody's not familiar with this, it's just a very West Coasty IPA. I love this every year when it comes out. It's one of the only Christmas beers that I can still seem to get my hands on because New Belgium accumulation seems to be gone. Obviously, Anchor is no more.
I heard this year's Celebration is actually pretty top tier as well. Is there any truth to that?
I mean, it's very West Coasty. It's very hop forward. I mean, it's good. It tastes like what you would expect it to. It tastes about the same as it usually does, which is good. I like it.
All right,
I like it. Cheers.
Good. Mine's apparently is a gluten-reduced 150 calorie per pint IPA. So we're trying to cut calories for the holiday season, apparently.
I have no idea how many calories.
I just happened to look at that and I was like, oh, would you look at that? I used to be an athlete. Now it all makes sense. A good little sesh IPA, if you will. But let's dive into it, man. Everybody, make sure you subscribe. First of all, hit the notification button on Hops Geek News. And let's kick it off, Lauren. What would be your first recommendation?
Okay, so we just wanted to do superhero Christmas movies. We are going to be doing a TV special, so I do have some super fun TV and superhero and non-superhero specials I'm going to recommend. But I'm going to start with Iron Man 3. I know this is not a Christmas movie, but it takes place at Christmas, and it is, of course, on Disney+. Are
there superheroes in that? I couldn't really tell.
So, as Iron Man struggles with some PTSD after saving the world in Avengers,
I'm still
he
struggling with
faces the
PTSD
Mandarin.
after that movie. No, he doesn't.
He doesn't really face the Mandarin.
You know
Well,
what?
the plot
Actually,
has-
I'm going to cut you off for a second because I thought of a really good joke that's probably only funny to me and the one other listener to this. However, the Mandarin wasn't the Mandarin. I got to figure this is perfect for Christmas because this is like when we found out Santa Claus wasn't real.
Whoa! Trigger warning. Jesus. I hope there's no children.
I actually had to
car.
whisper that because my son's right next door and he still believes.
We need to put a warning.
Let's hope I
at the
didn't just
beginning.
ruin things. Anyways, I'm sorry. My bad.
I don't know what you would have ruined because I think that you just think he's not real, so he doesn't bring you presents anymore. I still believe in him, so I still hear the bell at Christmas. So, anyways, while the plot has nothing to do with Christmas, it came out in May. We still get a stocking for Jarvis, and we get a larger than life bunny as a gift to Pepper because that's what every girl wants is a giant sized stuffed animal as a gift. But this movie also made it so everyone collectively during Endgame could go, "Who the hell is that guy?" during Tony's funeral. So, we all got to bond in that moment as fans because of this. So what's interesting, I got a couple fun facts. So Shane Black was the director, and he often uses Christmas in his films, including this one. He's also did it in Lethal Weapon, The Last Boy Scout, The Long Kiss Goodnight, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and there was even a Christmas-related scene in Last Action Hero. So somebody actually asked him about this, like, why do you do Christmas so much? And he said, quote, "Christmas is fun, it's unifying, and all your characters are involved in this event that stays within the larger story. At Christmas, lonely people are lonelier seeing friends and families go by. People take reckoning, they take stock of where their lives are at Christmas." So I thought that was interesting. This was also the first Iron Man movie Jon Favreau did not direct, so he said he had more fun playing Happy. And
did he?
He did.
Well, that's interesting because I did not have fun trying to pretend to be happy.
The movie's not terrible. It's definitely in my top 5 of least favorite MCU movies, but I like it more than Iron Man 2. I did not think Iron Man 2 was that great.
I liked Iron Man 2. We could talk about that later. All right, fine. We'll talk about that later. I'm going to talk about the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special that came out in the year 2022 of our Lord and Savior Santa Claus. Star-Lord is sad because his girlfriend died, then came back, but didn't actually remember him. Honestly, that is a bummer, my dude. She doesn't wash her hair anymore. She left him, so his friends decided to cheer him up to do this.
I don't know why they decided to do that with her. Why did she stop washing her hair? I don't understand.
She's a bad girl. She's a crunchy now.
She had nice hair at like in Guardians 1. What, just because she got...
I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever. Okay.
Look, I don't know. I don't ask the questions, all right? I'm just here to deliver to you the fact that
they were just trying to differentiate the two Gamoras, but that always was like, just come on. A little bit of shampoo goes a long way. Okay.
They end up kidnapping Kevin Bacon, who is his idol. Everybody on Nowhere learns the true meaning of Christmas. It gave us like an absolute banger of a Christmas song, though, dude. I rocked that song. I don't know much, but Christmas is. I can't even remember.
I don't know what Christmas is,
but Christmas time is here.
And then
I haven't listened to it yet since last Christmas time, so it took me a minute to. I love that song. It's a banger. Doesn't know the words.
But why it's not on Cosmic Rewind? Just they did 1 year Run Rocket, and they've never I feel like if they had done Alien for Christmas or that song, people wouldn't have complained and we'd still get a Christmas overlay.
True. But first things first, though, the house used as Kevin Bacon's in the film actually belongs to the music artist David Crowder. The band on Nowhere that eventually backs up Kevin Bacon is played by James Gunn's favorite band, the Old 97s, which Gunn wrote the lyrics to the opening song, I Don't Know What Christmas Is, but Christmas Time Is Here. Here It Is Christmas Time is an existing Old 97 song recorded with Bacon for the end of the special. While Kevin Bacon is at home, he is watching Santa Claus Conquers the Martians from 1964, in which Santa is kidnapped and taken to outer space, which then happens to him. Gasp. When Drax and Mantis are walking around Hollywood, there is a billboard for Kingo's Christmas, a film starring the character introduced in Eternals. If that actually even matters, we don't know anything about Eternals. Apparently also Rocket stealing and giving... or Nebula stealing Bucky's arm, we don't really think matters. I don't really know, man.
I hope they do something like that at some point. Like, go ahead and get another arm because mine vanished. Like,
they never mention it again. He just shows up in Thunderbolts. You probably didn't notice me with my red arm.
We haven't seen Bucky since because Falcon and Winter Soldier was before that. So I could see that still becoming relevant.
I guess we'll see. I don't know, but yeah, that's very good. It's only about an hour long. If that, it's full of just fun. The Guardians and, they're all together one last time. It is pretty heartfelt. Tugs on the tugs on the heartstrings, man.
All right.
Definitely
my next one, this is our last MCU project. It's Hawkeye 2021 on Disney Plus. Hawkeye has his family back, yay! And he's in New York at Christmas time enjoying the musical Rogers the musical. And he ends up meeting Kate Bishop and gets into all sorts of shenanigans due to his time as Ronin. And of course, chaos ensues. Yelena shows up, Echo's trying to kill him for killing her dad, and the Rockefeller tree falls down, which I'm still upset that there was not a mention of this in the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, because it took place at the same time. So there could have just been like some, like, I don't know, construction in that area that they're putting the tree back up, or like a clip in the background on the news of like Rockefeller tree knocked down by local Avenger. But that would have been fun.
That's a good
point.
That would have.
I do have some fun facts here. So Jeremy Renner and Haley Steinfeld, they actually learned American Sign Language so they could talk with Alaqua Cox, who played Echo. Originally, this was actually going to be a movie. I think that would have been a mistake. I think it works really well as a series, and it was so fun to watch it week to week from November to Christmas time. This was Echo's first time acting. Did you know that? This was her first ever acting gig. I even went to her IMDb page to like check, and I was like, wow, that's really crazy.
She's awesome. I like her. She did even better in the Echo series too, which she got to dive more into it. So in the comics, Echo's not an amputee, but since the actresses, they actually wrote that into the show. And then that made for some great scenes and a lot of relevancy in Echo. So that was really cool. The fight scenes were actually designed, the ones that Echo was in, they were designed to keep her hands safe, since that's her primary form of communication. And that's all I got there. Okay. All right.
And then you got some DC for us, because I'm just
I'm going to take you to the best animated series of all time, the Batman animated series. Of course, Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill, and they are the stars of this one. It is actually episode 2 of this entire series. It is called Christmas with the Joker. Now, Christmas Eve, the Joker is
Batman smells. Does he take ballet? I haven't watched this. I need to watch this.
He must. So essentially, the Joker escapes, Arkham. Yes. You threw me off there. Dick would like nothing. I said Dick every single time. Would like nothing better than to show Bruce It's a Wonderful Life. However, Christmas Eve kind of gets messed up because the Joker escapes from Arkham Asylum.
Oh, no.
They all join in singing Jingle Bells as Joker puts the finishing touch on decorating a Christmas tree, which becomes his escape rocket. At Wayne Manor, that's when Dick Grayson's trying to reason with Bruce Wayne over the pointlessness of going out on Christmas Eve, suggesting that even someone like the Joker wouldn't be actively causing mayhem on it. Dick does make a bet with Bruce that if they find nothing going on in the city that's worth their going out as Batman and Robin, then they will go home, enjoy a Christmas dinner, watch It's a Wonderful Life. And then on their patrol during Gotham City, the Batman spots a would-be attacker of an elderly lady, goes into action, but he suddenly sees for himself the attacker was actually a kind stranger returning a package. She responds gratefully with a kiss and a greeting of Merry Christmas. Batman gets the feeling that he would not be needed tonight. They return home, and that's when the Joker essentially takes over and pirates his own television special called Christmas with the Joker. And Joker puts on his Christmas special. His special guests are the Awful Lawful family, which turn out to be Commissioner Gordon, Summer Gleason, and Harvey Bullock, all dressed up in baby clothes, daring Batman to rescue them, which of course they do. It's very, very awesome. It's just an amazing.
But they sang Jingle Bells, the regular version. They didn't sing the Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, Joker laid an egg.
I think
or Robin laid an egg.
They did.
And
I think
Joker took ballet. Hey, okay. I need to watch
You got to go watch it. Yeah, you do. What is your final one?
My final one is actually Once Upon a Deadpool, which came out in 2018. So I did not realize that this was Christmas themed, because I thought that there was one for 1 and 2, but apparently there's only one for Deadpool 2.
Poor Fred Savage.
So I couldn't find it streaming anywhere, but you can buy the DVD on Prime. So what it is Deadpool and Santa, they both live forever and they both wear red. So it's basically the PG-13 version of Deadpool 2. However, it is done with Fred Savage in a Princess Bride-esque storytelling, and it happens to be Christmas time in Fred's bedroom. The IMDb description says, a kidnapped Fred Savage is forced to endure Deadpool's PG-13 rendition of Deadpool 2 as a Princess Bride-esque story that's full of magic, wonder, and 0 Fs. It was released in theaters December 12, 2018, 7 months after Deadpool 2 came out, and it ran until Christmas Eve. In the promotion of the film, Ryan Reynolds actually tweeted out that the only F word in this film is Fred Aaron Savage.
Amazing.
So Fox had been trying to do, obviously a PG-13 movie for years. And, Ryan Reynolds had to fight to get a rated R. Thank God for him. So, and he actually said that he would only do it on 2 conditions. One was that a portion of the proceeds go to charity. And second was that he gets to kidnap Fred Savage. So obviously that's why. The reason Fox did this, it wasn't just to continue to capitalize on Deadpool. Of course it was for more money, but they had to shift some of their movies around as far as release dates. And they didn't want to compete with some of the Christmas stuff coming out then. So that was how they got this idea to let's just revamp this a little bit and release it. So we have something coming out in December that will make money, but we don't have to worry about it flopping up against, I think Mary Poppins or something was coming out. So,
nice.
Yeah, you want to watch Deadpool with your kids? There you go.
Do it. And my final one is, look, no introduction needed. Jingle All the Way. It's a superhero movie to me because Turbo Man is a superhero. He saves Jamie. He saves the Minneapolis Christmas parade. He saves his wife. Need I say anything else? Jingle All the Way is my favorite Christmas movie of all time. That's what we got for you folks.
Next stretch for Turbo Man being a superhero, but I'm going to allow it. Okay.
Whatever. Next week, we're going to be doing Batman Returns. Stay tuned for our full episode covering that. It will drop on December 2nd. On all podcasting platforms to include YouTube. So until next time, go subscribe. Hops Geek News. Cheers.
It can get lonely climbing Mount McKinley, so to entertain myself, I go to ChumbaCasino.com. At Chumba Casino, I can play hundreds of online casino-style games for free, like online slots, bingo, Slingo, and more. Plus, I get a daily login bonus. It's just too bad that up here, I don't have anyone to share my excitement with. Woohoo!
Live the Chumba life. Anytime, anywhere. Play for free now at ChumbaCasino.com. VGW Group. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
All right, we're all set for the party. I've trimmed the tree, hung the mistletoe, and paired all those weird-shaped knives and forks with the appropriate cheeses. And I plugged in the Bartesian.
Bartesian?
It's a home cocktail maker that makes over 60 premium cocktails, plus a whole lot of seasonal favorites, too. I just got it for $50 off. So, how about a Cosmopolitan or a mistletoe margarita?
I'm thirsty.
Watch. I just pop in a capsule, choose my strength, and...
Wow. It's beginning to feel more seasonal in here already.
If your holiday party doesn't have a bartender, then you become the bartender. Unless you've got a Bartesian, because Bartesian crafts every cocktail perfectly in as little as 30 seconds. And I just got it for $50 off.
'Tis the season to be jollier.
Add some holiday flavor to every celebration with the sleek, sophisticated home cocktail maker, Bartesian. Get $50 off any cocktail maker at bartesian.com/cocktail. That's BARTESIAN.com/cocktail.